Welcome back to Quidditch 101, where I teach you how to play Quidditch in preparation for the new Quidditch Champions game that comes out. So that way you can hit the ground running on day one. Alright, so this is going to be the most basic type of defense that is going to be the most effective, no matter if you're low rank, high rank, mid rank, you're pro, you're new to the game. This is a defense that you can run in any circumstance, and it's going to get you good results. So, we're going to throw some random chasers on the team here. So, we're going to be blue team, and the enemy is going to be red team. Like I said, if you don't know anything that's going on right now, if you don't know what symbols are, don't know zones, or anything like that, I really recommend you go check out the basics videos, the very first video of this playlist, and you're really going to understand how Quidditch works, learn about zoning, learn players, and all that other stuff. So let's get started, and let's throw some enemy chasers on the field. And as you can see, just based on this setup, if you've watched the other Quidditch 101 videos, you're going to hey, like this is something we've done. This is a play. They're getting ready to set up for a play that we've done before. This is going to be the scatter play, one of the most basic offensive plays that you're going to see. Where he passes the ball here, he runs back, he runs up, he runs down. If you've seen the video, you understand. So they're getting set up. But we got to keep in mind, since we are on defense, we've got to know where their beaters are at. So their beaters are just happen to be close to midfield. They're going to be in R1, R2. So they're really going to be hammering. They're going to be around the center. They're going to be trying to control that center point so that the chaser can get upfield. So the best defense that you can give right now in order to combat this type of play. So if you've played basketball before, you're really going to understand what this play is. This is going to be a man-to-man type defense, or this is going to be, I should say, wizard to wizard, witch to witch. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. It's going to be a man-to-man type defense. So let's go ahead and get our chasers out there. You're going to have 1, 2, 3 chasers, and they're all going to be paired up with another chaser. They're going to be really hounding those chasers, getting aggressive, being annoying, getting in the way, really just getting in their face and being all over them. So this is only going to work if your chasers, you have got to stay between your opponent and the goal, the rings. Because if you happen to blow by them and give them a wide open field, it's going to be really hard for your beaters to come back and fix your mistake, right? So speaking of our beaters, where do you think our beaters are going to go in this type of setup? You're right, but you're wrong at the same time. Your beaters are going to be contesting on the opposite side of the field. They're going to be contesting at a distance, but at a safe distance to where you don't want them to cross mid-plane. When you're on defense, your beaters really need to stay in the back because they're your last resort. Your chasers are going to be up in their face, making them annoying, getting in the way, kind of being those annoying little players, and your back line is really where you're going to be strong at. So you want your beaters to stay in the back line, hold the back line, so you don't want them too far up in the field. So essentially what's going to happen here is if they try to run this play, you've already got 2 chasers that are being annoying. These beaters are going to have to back up and knock these chasers out. So hopefully we have 2 bludger controls. If you have 2 bludger controls, this is fantastic because they've only got 1 bludger control here. They're only going to be able to use one of those bludgers to get a chaser out of their face, which is fantastic. Now, if they have 2, and let's assume they make contact with these chasers are out. But now we have 1 bludger in our backfield, at least, assuming that all 3 bludgers are controlled. You have 1 bludger in the hands of one of our beaters that can really pick up wherever that quaffle is going to be at. Like I said, you want everybody to kind of like man up, get a person, stay with that person, while our beaters really kind of do the dirty work here. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, if you play basketball, you know man-to-man defense. We should call this wizard to wizard or whatever else kind of defense that you want to think of. But it's going to be the most basic type of defense for a scatter type play. When everybody's just kind of running around, more low tier type stuff, you're really going to be doing a lot more man to man. Higher tier, people are going to be setting up for strats. They're going to be doing rotations. They're going to be, they're going to have plays and you want to combat those. So you won't be using so much man to man. This type of situation, you would. It would really benefit. But as always, guys, this has been your boy Bo, and I'll see you on the Quidditch pitch.